Hey there, kiddos! Guess what? I've got a super cool story to share with you today. It's all about a girl named Lily and her amazing adventure through time. Can you believe it? Time travel. How awesome is that? So picture this. Lily was just hanging out in her grandma's attic, looking through all sorts of old, dusty stuff. You know, the kind of things that make you sneeze and go, achoo! Anyway, she stumbled upon this really weird-looking clock. It was big and round, with all sorts of funny symbols on it. Lily thought it looked pretty neat, so she decided to give it a closer look. But here's where things get crazy, boys and girls. As soon as Lily touched the clock, it started to glow and make this funny whoosh sound. Before she knew it, everything around her started spinning like a super fast merry-go-round. Whoa! Can you imagine how dizzy she must have felt? When everything stopped spinning, Lily found herself in a completely different place. The houses looked old-fashioned and people were wearing funny clothes. It was like she'd stepped right into one of those old-timey photos. Lily had traveled back in time to the 1800s. At first, Lily was scared. I mean, wouldn't you be if you suddenly found yourself in a different time? But then she met a friendly girl named Emma who showed her around. Emma taught Lily all about life in the 1800s. They played with wooden toys, wrote with quill pens. Those are like feathers you write with. And even helped Emma's mom bake bread in a big stone oven. Lily thought it was super cool to see how different things were back then. No TV, no phones, no computers. Can you imagine that? But she also noticed that some things were harder. Like, kids had to work a lot more to help their families, and going to school wasn't as easy as it is now. Just when Lily was getting used to the 1800s, the clock started glowing again. Whoosh! This time, Lily found herself in a place that looked like something out of a sci-fi movie. Flying cars zoomed overhead, and robots were walking down the street. She'd traveled to the future, the year 2100. In the future, Lily met a boy named Zach who showed her all the cool gadgets they had. There were holograms everywhere, and kids learned by putting on special helmets that beamed information right into their brains. Wow, Lily even got to ride in a flying car. How cool is that? But even though the future had all these amazing things, Lily noticed that people didn't talk to each other as much. Everyone was always busy with their gadgets, and the air wasn't as clean as it used to be because of all the machines. As Lily was thinking about all the things she'd seen, the clock started glowing one more time. In a blink, she was back in her grandma's attic. It was like she'd never left. But you know what, kids? Lily learned something really important from her time-traveling adventure. She realized that every time has its good things and its not-so-good things. The past had some cool stuff, like people spending more time together and enjoying simple things. The future had amazing technology that made life easier in many ways. Lily decided that the best thing to do is to appreciate the good things about now, while also learning from the past and planning for a better future. She promised herself to spend more time with her family and friends, just like people did in the past. But she also decided to study hard so she could help make cool inventions for the future, maybe even a real time machine. So, boys and girls, remember Lily's lesson. Enjoy the present, learn from the past, and dream about the future. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll invent something amazing that will change the world. And that's the end of our super cool time-traveling adventure. I hope you had as much fun listening to it as I had telling it. Remember, every day is a new adventure, so make the most of it. See you next time for more exciting stories. Bye-bye.